What's up? This is my first official la 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 live. Oh, I should mute myself. I just had to check myself to see if I can hear myself. Anyways, I didn't prepare anything for today, but number one, I don't have any makeup on. Primarily because I wanted to do my makeup while I was on here, and then I got hungry, so I'm gonna eat first, and I might just eat in silence because, you know. Mhm. Mhm. What should I name this? ASMR? I don't know. Mm, 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 mm. I'm starving. So basically, what's in here is rice and beans and chicken. All right, I'm gonna be done. I'm done. I'm almost done. Why do I look so much fatter? My hair's a mess too. It's all a mess. My life is a mess. I'm starving. You can see everything going in my room. I redid my room that used to be over here, but then I got a bigger desk. Gross. And then I got a bigger desk because I felt like it. And now it's weird seeing that over there. Also, I'm too lazy to turn the TV off, so you can see what I've been watching. It's Johnny Depp over there, Hassan over there. Yeah, pretty much. Riveting content. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So yesterday I said I wasn't gonna do Twitch because I don't understand it. It's a lot easier to do YouTube live. But I tried to do it on my podcasting channel, and for some reason I didn't, what's that word, verify myself on my other YouTube channel. So I have to wait another 5 hours for it to verify or something, and I have no idea how long that's gonna go. And I made a schedule or a scheduled time for today specifically to do this. So this is how we're gonna do it. Mm, 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 mm. I'm just trying to update all of this as I go because I have no idea what's going on. Mm. I'm so boring. Oh my god. I didn't know I was going to be doing ASMR today. Yet here I am doing ASMR. Alright, I'm done. So, I don't know how this thing works. Like, what do people do on here? Like, I watch other people. But, like, what do you do? Like, what do I do? Okay. So, basically, what I wanted to do is, like, my makeup because I haven't done it in a long time. And I feel like I'm losing my pizzazz, so to speak. So, I kind of want to do that and just talk about any and everything, I guess, because I don't know. My life is going down the crapper and I don't know what to do. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do that. I gotta go get my makeup actually. And by makeup I mean this moisturizer and then jeez, why didn't I take this out before? Okay, so by no means am I a makeup expert. Okay, so, and I obviously know that I look like an ugly potato. You don't need to tell me. I already know this. I know I'm an ugly potato, but we're gonna put lipstick on a potato and make her slightly better. That's what we're gonna do. I put this moisturizer on my face as if I feel like it's doing anything when I know it's not. Because everything about makeup and skincare is a whole bunch of... Is it pseudoscience? Is pseudoscience the word? It's basically fake. A lot of the stuff is fake, okay? But I do it because it makes me feel better. So, yeah, basically, as YouTubers do, this is my moisturizer. Anyway. Why am I doing this to myself? Why am I doing this to myself? So what has happened to me today? What happened to me today? Today I basically went to work, and while at work, I had an epiphany, and I realized that I need this mic closer to me. I had an epiphany, and I realized that, like, I hate everything. I hate everything. I really do, because I should do this while I do my makeup. And I didn't wash my brushes. You know how old these makeup brushes are? Like how old they've gone without being washed? Several months. And I'm going to put them on my face because I'm lazy. So if I break out tomorrow, it's on my own volition. Volition? Is that the word? Anyway. Train of thought. I literally, I think I need to get diagnosed because you're going to see why. What was I talking about? I was talking about something. Right, my job. So today I was at my job today, right? Right. And I had an epiphany. And I realized that I might need to go on medication because I don't know how to finish a thought. And I realized that I hate my job. And I've known this. I've known this feeling for a while. I knew that I hated the job that I worked at, which is basically like a 9-to-5 job at a desk. You know, it's a desk job, 9 to 5, whatever. So I said, this was like a year ago. So I was like, I'm lying. This was like a year ago, but then beginning of this year, I was like, you know what? I'm tired of working for this company. I don't want to work there anymore. I'm going to do something for myself and be my own boss. So then I decided to become a real estate agent. Go figure. Oh, of course. Everybody that watched Selling Sunset all of those seasons and all the glamorous life and selling houses and all the fancy shoes and clothes, said, you know what, I'm going to become a real estate agent because I want to live that life. I became a real estate agent, and now I'm just like, I'm still miserable. I hate this job as well. Oh my God. So I'm realizing that either A, I'm a miserable fuck and I don't like doing anything, or B, I gotta keep trying, which I don't know if I want to, or C, there's no C. I don't know. What was I saying? I have no idea. Basically, I tried to do something to better myself by becoming a real estate agent to be my own boss, and I still feel like I'm catering to other people and like, mm, mm. No, I'm not. I'm not here for it. I'm not here for it, and it's stressing me out, and I'd rather not be stressed out anymore. So, I don't know. I don't know. And I'm on Twitch streaming to nobody or to two people, I think. I don't know, again, how this works. Nobody talks to me. Anyways. Excuse me. Not excuse me. I like forgot how to do my makeup. So yeah, I'm putting this directly on my face, which is probably not sanitary, but like I don't give two shits no more. Life is short. Get all the pimples that you can get in life. You'll never regret it. So basically, yeah, I'm having, oh man, I usually do my eyebrows because I take like 4 hours to do them. And I should have did that first and I didn't do it. Great. Watch me struggle now for the next 30 minutes. What are they saying? Yeah, no, basically I'm having like a midlife crisis and it's not even my midlife yet. So, you know, is it my quarter life? I'm having a quarter life crisis, I guess. My quarterly. I'm on my quarterly. I'm trying to do my makeup with this mirror and this microphone is in the way. Unprofessional. Anyways, I'm having a quarter life crisis and I don't know what to do because I initially started the whole real estate agent thing to like make money, and then like I made one sale, and now I'm like, the way the economy is going, and I'm not that very smart, but I know that the economy is not going very well. I'm not gonna be making a lot of money anytime soon unless like miracles happen, and miracles don't usually happen to me. So I'm frustrated as heck. I am. And your girl, me, I don't really have many friends because making friends as a 23-year-old these days and age, at least for me, is like damn near impossible. And like I'm very introverted, and the fact that I'm even on here right now is something else. Yeah, but at the same time, nobody's watching me, so whatever, you know. But like, still, I had a whole thing planned about what I wanted to talk about, and like those notes are in my purse. I don't feel like getting it. I don't. You know, the only reason why I'm doing my makeup is because I wanted to look nice for the stream. And I said, you know what? Why don't you do it beforehand and then the stream? And then I was like, if I do it beforehand, I'm gonna take my sweet ass time and then be very late to stream and then not want to do it at all. So I said, why not torture myself and do it in front of everybody? Everybody can see this potato transform into the most amazing sweet potato fry. I mean, come on. She's gorgeous. Although this webcam is not doing me any justice. Not one bit. Ew. You know what else I hate? The whole culture of like, I mean, it's within every. Oh man, I broke my pencil. I mean, I guess it's with like every profession, but like certain people, unless you have like, I mean, I don't know. I'll speak for myself, but I feel like nowadays, and with any profession, it's just like your looks have to like get people places a lot. And I'm not very vain. I mean, I used to be. I'm not as I was before, where I had to have makeup all the time, and I'm just not that person anymore. But like, that's how you get ahead nowadays. And I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like it's not true when I know it's true. This is how the world works, unfortunately, and I refuse to get with a program because like I literally cannot, and it's like a waste of my time every morning. Plus, I'm not a morning person. I'm not a morning person at all. I broke the pencil. Now there's stuff stuck in here. And now my pencil won't sharpen right. So now we're having technical difficulties. Great. Great. Why do I hear a cat? I mean, my sister has a cat, but I feel like I hear it outside of the window. Anywho. Why is this so difficult? I'm just trying to sharpen a stupid pencil. What was I talking about before I got distracted? I'm telling you, I need to get tested. There's something not right here. There's something not right at all. Yeah, basically, you have to look good to succeed, at least in most professions. And with real estate, especially, it's like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And you have to like consistently post content and stuff like that, which I don't think that social media is going to help me sell a house or at least, find a client or stuff like that. I don't know. I don't know. And honestly, who in their right mind would want to buy a property right now, the way that that everything is going? And I'm not, again, like I said, I'm not very smart, but I hear that there may or may not be a recession happening, and like it's expensive to even get gas. It's expensive to get freaking milk and eggs and all the basic necessities. If I were them, I'd rather continue renting as well, which I am. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Again, I always pick the wrong thing to do at the wrong time every time. Like this time last year, I started my clothing brand, which is on pause now, of course, because of how everything started. Because I started my clothing brand or clothing line or whatever you call it, like mid pandemic in like July of 2021, or was it 2020? Of 2020. Like who does that? Me. I'm the only person that does that. So it's just like, oh, is this 2 years? Has it been 2 years since I've started it? Yeah, I started it in July. In July of 2020, like mid. No, I'm lying. Was it 2020? Yeah, 2020. Mid pandemic, I started a clothing business when I was like furloughed and not working. I started a whole clothing brand and it went well for like a month. And then after that, it's just like COVID is still here. We had to spend money on necessities. And yeah, that happened. So I always do things at the wrong time. And now I'm a real estate agent where not a lot of people want to buy houses right now. And duh, I get it. So, all right, now how do I awkwardly do this without? I had a handheld. Wait, is this a mirror? Boom. I forgot this was a mirror. Okay, let's try and do this. How do makeup people do this? I don't know what just happened. Anyway, that is my dilemma. That is my dilemma. I have to concentrate or else it's not going to go good. And I don't do this as good to begin with. Oh my gosh. Not having eyebrows is such a chore. Because then you gotta draw it in every day. Is that not a weird thing to hear a person say? They have to draw in their eyebrows. That's my life. This is what I have to do every morning. Because I would just leave without them on. I spent like 6 months doing that because like I was going through some stuff and I like did not care at all. And then, I was like, all right, homie, you can't be depressed all the time. You gotta do something. And I lost what I was looking for. What am I looking for? Okay. So yeah, I was really like pretty much just like, homie, you cannot be depressed all the time. So like, do your makeup and stuff, or at least your eyebrows. Stop wearing sweats to work all the time. Do better. Do better. Anyways, I'm still debating whether I want to continue this on here or on YouTube. I just love the setup of YouTube. I just feel like YouTube is a lot easier. I mean, I'm sure. Oh man, I messed up. Oh man. Oh man. That look ugly. Oh man. Alright, let's just ignore what's happening. We're gonna fix it. Let's just ignore. Like, I don't have a big fat eyebrow right now. Oh man. Alright, we're just gonna pretend like that's not happening. What was I saying? Yeah, like I love YouTube. I like being on YouTube. I watch YouTube all the time. But I feel like my streaming capabilities, because I want to just go live and, I don't want to have to sit and record a video because I'm too much of a perfectionist. And I'll sit on a video for days and then I just won't post it because I'm just like, it's not what I want it to be. I should have done my eyebrows before I started. Now it looks disgusting. Like, what is that? And I feel like, I don't know. Twitch is more so that vibe though. Like YouTube is sort of like pre-recorded stuff, although people do like live stuff, but like those people who are like already established are able to do that and gain a following and stuff like that. But I'm not established like that. As opposed to Twitch, where there is literally the whole thing is just basically like being on live. So that is my life. That is what we're doing. I look ridiculous. What is this? What is this? What is this potato looking thing on the screen right now? A mess. I'm a whole mess. Look at this. Look at this. I hate being a girl sometimes because why? Why? Why wasn't I born with eyebrows? This is ridiculous. Oh my goodness. All right, let's try to make sense of this because I'm getting over it. This is why I don't wear makeup. I should have been born a boy. I should have. It'd be a lot easier. Be a lot easier. I'm hungry, even though I ate a whole plate literally 20 minutes ago. I'm still hungry. This has my special juice in it. It's a makeshift sangria. It's basically my favorite red wine. Fruit punch and oranges and ice. I call it a sangria. That's what that is. What was I gonna do? I was gonna try and clean this up, but I forgot that I threw away my concealer, my liquid concealer. So now we're gonna try and make magic happen with this stick. Great. 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 I need a better mirror. I can't keep doing this mess. I'm a mess. Okay. Let's see, that's not really doing much for me. I'm about to just throw this whole thing away and be done with it. Interesting. Yeah, it doesn't really do much, so... I mean... on camera, doesn't look that horrendous, right? We're just gonna pretend like it's fine. We're gonna pretend like nothing's happening and everything's okay. We're just gonna pretend like everything's okay. Nothing is wrong. It's supposed to look like this. And we're gonna move on. Because if not, we'll be here for hours. A mess. I can just see it. I can see it. You're telling me you don't see it. You see this one? No, wait, this one is a lot thicker than... I hate being a girl. I hate it. I'm gonna be a man tomorrow. That's it. I've declared that I'm gonna be a man tomorrow. I said what I said. I'm just gonna make it worse because that's all I know how to do. Just make it worse. I'm just making it worse. Yeah, I'm just. Doesn't that bother you? It just bothers me. Nobody else. I'm just gonna leave it alone. We're just gonna leave it alone. Oh man. Oh man. Ah, fuck it. To be or not to be? Am I right? To be or not to be? Alright, back to what I was talking about. If I was even talking about something, but I'm just gonna pretend like this is what I've been talking about from the beginning. Is that I'm miserable and depressed. Am I dumb? I wouldn't say I'm depressed anymore. I was before. I'm not so depressed anymore. But like I don't know what to do with my life. My life is falling apart at the seams. What do I do? Oh my god. I told myself to keep my contour because this concealer is too freaking bright and now I look like I'm a ghost on camera. I mean, but in person it doesn't look that fine. Maybe if I just... What if I dim the light? Maybe not. Nope. Well, do we like this? Or do we like this? I think we like this. No, we don't. What about this? We hate that. We don't hate this. We're gonna leave it at that. Damn it. I went through a cleaning frenzy and I threw away a whole bunch of shit. And now I don't have any contour. And I look like a bright yellowish orange poo stick. Listen, you see me doing all of this stuff and there's no specific technique. I'm just pretending to know what I'm just pretending here. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. But I want to be somewhat presentable, so I'm just gonna pretend. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Never claimed to, never will. Half of this makeup is several years old. I'm pretty sure I got this back in, not mistaken, 2019. I need to throw this away, and I'm surprised I don't have a massive rash all over my fucking face because of this. And like you can't see it anymore. At least in my eyes, you can't see a damn thing. I'm just gonna put it down. I'm gonna put it down. I'm gonna put it down. My eye is like oily as fuck. I should hold that thought. Hold that thought. The trick to looking less like a boy, let me tell you, are these bad boys, at least for me. It's that. And that. Boom. Still look like a boy. I don't know. What do I want? We're gonna put on blush because, I mean, obviously I can't blush. If you didn't know that already. I think I put a little bit on. Probably too much. I'm gonna put some on my nose. Pretend like, my kind can blush. I wish it wasn't so bright. Maybe that's the problem. Yeah, presentable enough. Now that I set up. Also, this mascara. It's another thing. It's probably so old I don't even know. It's probably why my eyes are always dry and irritated. Silence. Riveting content. Riveting. Just riveting. Do I look pretty? No. You don't have to tell me that I don't. I know this. I know this already. Oh, my. Do we love it? Do we hate it? I think we hate it. I'm also so conceited. Not conceited. What's the word? I'm so vain that like I'm only looking at myself and not at the camera making eye contact. So I'm mostly looking at myself all the time. Every time. All the time and every time. Let's see. Do I want glasses or do I not want glasses? What do we want? Are we doing this? Is this what we're doing today? I feel like I hate this. I hate this. We hate this for today. We hate it. We don't like it. It's not our friend. My God, my forehead is humongous. Shouldn't be allowed. Am I done? Is that literally all I do? Am I done? I guess I'm done. Well. All right, moving on. I thought I had more time to like do stuff, or I thought that I had a lot to do, and apparently I don't. Doesn't matter how much time I give myself. Again, like I said, and if you haven't heard me already, I'm a potato, and I'm gonna look like that a lot. Oh. Remember when I said I wrote notes like a freaking nerd? In your book. It's my nerd book where I write all my stuff because I'm a nerd. Not all the time. This is when I feel like it. So, the plan was to get ready and do my makeup. I did that. It took me about, what is that? 24 minutes? Yeah, 20 minutes. It took me about 20 minutes. 30 minutes. Took me 30 minutes. What else is that? I was going to tell you about how my life is a mess. Seriously, if any of you want to like give me some sort of life advice, please do, because like I'm on the verge of like flipping this table right here where I'm leaning over. I feel like flipping this fucking table over, even though I just got it like 3 days ago, and I got it from Target, and I built it myself. what can I say? But I feel like picking up this table, flipping it, and losing my shiznit, because why is lifing so difficult? Why? You start off with a 9 to 5, and then you get bored of your 9 to 5, and you try to do better, and then you get your real estate license and try to sell a house. And again, I know I'm just blathering and complaining to people who don't give a fuck, but like, oh my god, why? Why is life so difficult? So yeah, my life is a complete literal mess. I'm not happy. And the only thing that really truly like brings me joy is like YouTube videos and watching people go live, and like that inspires me so much that I like take time out of my day and order equipment. I've been trying to do this since I was like 13 and I'm 23. I've been trying to do this for 10 years. Like, will my mind and body and my soul get the memo? I don't know. But like if I could some way, somehow, but through a miracle, make just a living, that'd be nice. But the world doesn't work like that. As I said before, I'm not pretty, so I'd be glad if I get even just one viewer that sticks around every week. There is no plan, actually. Now that I mention it, I really don't have a plan, or I think I do, of like when and when I want to live stream and record, because I was going to do it like 2 days in a week. But then I was like, okay, you've only been a real estate agent for about, what, I want to say 4 months. You gotta give it some time before you quit. So I gotta keep continuing to do that as well, and then stream once a week. So the plan is, for the 0 people that's watching, the plan is to stream every Tuesday from 8 to like 10, maybe 11, depending on how I'm feeling. So, and depending on what happens in the world, because I also don't know what specifically I want to like do with this whole thing. Do I want to talk politics? Although, it's funny. I consider myself not like a political. Why did I say it like that? I don't consider myself a political person. And then I went to lunch with a coworker today, and we just randomly talked about it. And I was like, oh, I'm not. And then we just started talking about people like Ben Shapiro. Well, he started talking about people like Ben Shapiro and Steven Crowder, and I was just like, ill. Like ill. Like, you listen to those people, like, gross. And now I'm realizing that, you know what, I might as well be, or I might be more politically. God, I can't talk, and I don't know any vocabulary. I thought I wasn't that very politically involved. I'm not, but like, I'm more so picked aside, so to speak. Which brings me to my another thing that I kind of wanted to do, that I've seen other people do, but I don't know if like it's worth it to try. Like, fuck it, right? There's this thing called a political compass, and I wanted to see political compass test. I wanted to see where I truly like align. Like, is it this? I don't know if it's this. Political something dot, is it .gov or .org? Gosh. Yeah, this one. Which one is this? Politicalcompass.org. Okay. Because if you guys, hold on, let me show you my screen. I don't know if you know, but my political views line up with more so. Wait, hold on. Let me take out. I have makeup as one of my tags. I'm not doing makeup anymore. So we're just going to take that out. We're just going to take that out because that's not what we're doing anymore. Should I do politics? I really don't want to, because I don't want those people in here, because I'm just not that person. And I don't like to be bullied. And I don't want to put women either. Whatever. We'll just do English and AMA. Again, I don't know how this shit works. So take it easy. Alright? Take it easy. What was I gonna do? Anyways, now that I'm talking about it, I kind of want to do the political compass sort of thing, questionnaire, where you answer questions and it tells you whether you're left leaning or right leaning or whatever. I consider myself to be left leaning, I guess, for the most part. If you guys know who Hassan Piker is or Hassanabi here on Twitch, then you would know. Chrome tab. Yeah, let's do me. Do I do a tab? Yeah, let's do a tab, and then can see how that works. Yeah, I like Hassan Piker. I subscribe to. Is this better? I think this is better. His political views is like my political views for the most part. For the most part, not a lot. Yeah, I'm lying. For the most part, all of it I do align with what he says. So if you're trying to figure me out politics wise, I'm more of a Hassan Piker, like leftovers, that sort of stuff. And what am I? Why? How did I get started on this conversation? Right, I went to lunch with someone, and he started talking about Steven Crowder and Ben Shapiro, and I was just like, "But why though?" And then he started talking about Andrew Tate, and I'm just like, "But why though?" So now that we're here, let's just see who and where I align. Hopefully, this is a short test because I don't have the attention span for this. Page 1 of 6, and how many questions are there? Oh my god. This is something I want to do. This just feels like class now. I feel like I'm in class. I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore. All right, let's just do the damn thing. This isn't a survey, and I'm not a good test taker. I need a test taker. All right. Number 1. If economic globalization is inevitable, I see when they use big words like this, it doesn't make, I don't feel like doing things. This just feels like freaking history class or whatever that class was, the social studies or whatever in high school. I hated that class. I hated it so much. I hated history, all of it. I hated it. All right. If economic globalization is inevitable, it should primarily serve humanity rather than interests of transnational corporations. My God. They couldn't have dumbed this down. They couldn't have dumbed this down for random people like me who wanted to stream stupid shit like this. If economic globalization is inevitable, okay, it should primarily serve humanity rather than, okay, it should serve humanity. Strongly agree. I'd always support my country whether it's right or wrong. No, or well, you're not giving me an answer. And it's like there's two questions in one, which is annoying. I'd always support my country, whether it was right or wrong. I'm gonna put disagree because if it's right, then yes, and if it's wrong, then no. Simple as that. Okay, no one chooses their country of birth, so it's foolish to be proud of it. Agree. Just because I'm born here doesn't mean I'm gonna be automatically like fucking love it here. No, like just as much as like you go to a new school as of like I don't even know how to explain it. It's like just because I was born here doesn't mean that I'm gonna love it. Like you have to like prove yourself to me. Just because we go on a date doesn't mean that I love you. Like prove yourself to me. You know what I mean? That's how I'm reading that conversation or that question. Let's see. Our race has many superior qualities compared with other races. I'm confused. Our race has many like my race has many superior qualities compared with other races. I mean, what qualities does my race have? I mean, I don't even know what I am. What is the race? And like in all honesty, what is like the whole race thing? Because is it like black? Because when I'm not in color, I'm like brown, but I'm not like African American because I don't have those. Maybe I do. I don't have those specific descendants. My parents are Latino, but they're Latinos from like Dominican Republic, which was like, if I'm not mistaken, was a mix between Haitians and people from Spain. So are Haitians again? Again, I failed history class. Are Haitians like also like um They're from Africa too, as well, right? If we're stemming it from that way, then yes. But if we're doing it like within like the last generation, which is like my mom and like the generation before her, which was her mom, they're all Latino. But is Latino a race? No, it's an ethnicity. So, and again, what good qualities do we have? Nothing. Just speak Spanish, pretty much. There's many superior qualities compared to other races. There should be like an in between. Like I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna say maybe agree because we speak Spanish and that's superior in senses when it needs to be. But then, yeah, anyways, I hate this shit. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Disagree. Not really. Not all the time. Military action that defies international law is sometimes justified. Military action that defies is sometimes military action that defies international law is sometimes justified. It depends. I'm gonna say yes. There is not like if they're attacking us. Well, eh, then again, like that whole Afghanistan thing, which again, I don't subscribe to politics and I really don't know what happened, but like, why are we in other people's countries if they're not like directly, bothering us? I feel like we should just stay out of other people's dramas. I'm just gonna say disagree. Yeah, disagree. We just gotta stay out of other people's dramas. Honestly. In all honesty. Whether it's with war or with women's rights, men's rights, all of that stuff. Stay out of my business, I stay out of yours. There is now a worrying, I'm not even showing what's going on. There we go. There is now a worrying fusion of information and entertainment. A worrying fusion. There is now a worrying, what do they mean by this? There is a worrying fusion of information and entertainment. I agree. News nowadays is just stuff. It's like overly hyped, stupid stuff that doesn't need to be. You know, like how Hassan explained it today. I think they were talking about how Biden confirmed the killing of some Al Qaeda guy, and it's just like it's all over the news as if it's like a big whoop, but like that. Anyway, whatever. People are ultimately divided more by class than by nationality. Hmm. People are ultimately divided more by class. Are we divided more by class and nationality? That's a tough one because I can see both ways. With like class, like, I mean, is there much of a divide with class? Not really, because there's a whole bunch of people I feel like that relate to me, and like I'm like lower middle class, and there's a lot of us. I feel like people are no, I'm gonna disagree. People are ultimately divided more by class than nationality. I'm gonna disagree. Controlling inflation is more important than controlling unemployment. Controlling inflation, yes, it's important. Look at where we are now. Because again, these questions are worded so weirdly. So whatever happens after this, I don't know. I don't know if I truly trust it. All right. I went to school. I did one semester of college. All right. Community college. I did one semester. I'm educated. I got my diploma. I'm educated. It's just the way they word things makes no sense. Okay. Let's see. Because corporations cannot be trusted to voluntarily protect the environment, they require regulation. Because corporations cannot be trusted to voluntarily protect they require regulation. Yes, they do. Because if you give a kid a cookie, have you read that book? Y'all should read that book. Honestly. Honest fucking Lee. You do. Hold on, let me update my title because I'm taking the political test. Taking again, I can't spell political compass. S, is it a test? Who knows? Did I write that right? Political? Yeah, sure. Anyway, back to what I was doing. If I was even doing anything. From each. Oh my god. I hate it here. Why did they have to? Especially like the law and stuff is worded in a way where it's just like all of this shit was written years ago. Can anybody update it with normal terms of this day? Please. Is that too much to ask? Because then it just gives people the opportunity to like misinterpret it or interpret it and however the fuck they want to. And just like the Bible, like please, come on. Come on. From each according to his ability, to each according to his need is a fundamental. See what I mean? From each according to his ability, to each according to his need. According to his ability to what is a fundamentally good idea. From each according to his ability, to each according to, I guess, from what he's able to do is what he needs or something like that. I have no idea. All right, whatever the results are from taking this test, I can tell you right now it's not reliable because these questions are stupid. The freer the market, the freer the people. Disagree. We are the freer the market. Yeah, I'm going to strongly disagree. No, because look at what's happening now with the gas. Literally nobody gives a fuck. And they raise prices and left prices. They pretty much price everything however the fuck they want to, and we pay it because we need the gas because, they raise rent because they know we're gonna have to pay it or else we have nowhere else to live. So like, no, no, there needs to be some sort of like you cannot do this in some sense, but like not in everything, but like in some sense, it's just like you're fucking over a lot more people than you know, and like there's like the 1% who control the very market itself is like has everybody else in like jail. So no, the freer the market, not the freer the people. And who's the people? And if we're classifying the people as the big guys, then yeah, the freer they are, but we aren't. So I mean, at least that's how I'm interpreting that question. It's a sad reflection on our society that something as basic as drinking water is now a bottled branded consumer product. Yeah, pretty much. It is. Plus all these random ass fucking brands of like all these different types of water where it's just like first of all the whole water thing is like keep wanting to say pseudoscience. I don't know if I'm using that word right, but like water in general, like the things that are advertised like Fiji water and like all these brand name waters that sell for like $5 like Voss water in a glass jar like that, it's you're just buying the name brand. Water is water at the end of the day, to be honest with you. Like I'm even considering like getting a filter for my sink and drinking water out of my sink. I mean, like it's not that serious, but again, that's what corporations do. And when you let the market run free, that's what happens. Land shouldn't be a commodity to be bought and sold. Um, hmm. I don't know. I feel like yeah, I could be because I mean, I don't know. My life as I know it, I've always known that that's what you do with land. Should it be the other way around? I don't know how that would work. How you would specifically, like, is everybody just going to get like this much land, like set? No, I'm just going to say disagree. Because I feel like you can't just give everybody the exact same land and then expect everybody to be okay. Because some people like having big families and have like 4 or 5, maybe 10 children, and like, it's not going to be a big enough space, if you know what I mean. It's a commodity, as is a car, I see it that way. And that's just my opinion. Um, it is regrettable that many personal fortunes are made by people who simply manipulate money and contribute nothing to their society. It's regrettable that many personal fortunes are made by people who manipulate money and control. Exactly, agree. It is regrettable. The protectionism, is that even a word? Is sometimes necessary in trade. Protection is good, I guess. I don't know what this question means. The only social responsibility of a company should be to deliver a profit to its shareholders. No. The social responsibility of a customer is to provide good service for their customers and their employees. I could give a shit about what your shareholders want. If you're a good company and you do the right thing, then you wouldn't be worried about what it is your shareholders want, you know? Like, you would be meeting the quota all the time. So there's that. What else? Let's see. My forehead is itchy. Ouchie. Let's see. The rich are too highly taxed. I'm just gonna say disagree because I don't know how much of being taxed is really taking out of their fortune. At least when I am taxed, I get a lot of money taken out of my freaking paycheck all the time. And when it's time to file a tax return, the last time I did, I had to pay the IRS. So, like, I'd like to see how much out of the enormous amounts of money that you get, how much you are truly being, how much is too high for rich people, to be honest with you. Those with the ability to pay should have access to higher standards of medical care. No. Medical. Okay. No. It just makes no sense. I feel like the same way that I don't know how that works, but I feel like the same way that money is taken out of if we're gonna tax everybody, all right, if we're gonna have to tax everybody, rich or poor, whatever, the same way we use that money to fund like the police and the roads and the maybe education system. The way that it's looking now, I don't even think that that's even properly funded. But if you truly redid everything and used the money that you take from people through taxes, you could use it to pay for healthcare for everybody as equal, and all of those doctors won't have to feel like, you know what I mean? And then I don't know, there's just a better way of doing it. It doesn't make any sense. Just because I'm poor, like, you're basically saying just because a person is poor that they don't deserve to like have good medical care, as if, again, I just because I was born into America doesn't mean that I have to freaking love America. It doesn't work that way. So just because I was poor doesn't mean that like I should just die because I don't have enough money to like take care of myself medically when it's not my fault. You know? Governments should penalize businesses that mislead the public. Of course, they do it all the time, but nobody gets punished. So, a genuine free market requires restrictions on the ability of a what? A genuine free market requires restrictions on the ability of a predator multinationals to create monopolies. Huh? A genuine free market requires restrictions on the ability of a predator multinationals. On the ability of predator multinationals to create free market requires restrictions on the ability of a predator to create monopoly. That's how I'm reading it. A genuine free market requires restrictions on the ability of a predator to create monopolies. Requires restrictions. Agree. Oh, God. I'm only on page 3. Jesus. Okay. Abortion, when the woman's life is not threatened, should always be illegal. Nope. Strongly disagree. Again, why do people care so much about what other people are doing in their lives? Like, why do you care so much about what I'm doing with my life? I don't care about your religious views, and I'd rather you not care about my religious views. I don't care what you do with your body, so why do you care so much what I do with my body? Like, everybody's in everybody's business. Like, why is the entire state of America a freaking nosy neighbor? Stay out of my business, and I'll stay out of yours. Why do, like, and you act like you're not, but you're in my business all the fucking time. Stay out of my business. Why do you care what I do with my body? Why do you care what I do? Like, why do you care who I like? Why do you care? You care so much. You're such a nosy Nelly, and it's annoying. That y'all act like you're doing it for the greater good, but no, you just want to be annoying and nosy. Why do people care so much? It's ridiculous. All authority should be questioned. Yeah, I agree. An eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. Yeah, depends on what the situation is, but yeah, sometimes. Taxpayers should not be expected to prop up any theaters or museums that cannot survive on a commercial basis. All right, what's the question? Taxpayers should not be expected. We should not be expected to prop up any theaters or museums that cannot survive on a commercial basis. I mean, agree, I guess. I guess they're saying us taxpayers should not be expected to like have our money to be used for things that are not going to generate money on their own. So like we're always going to be constantly funneling unnecessary money that for something that's not doing it well to begin with. At least that's how I'm interpreting that. So I guess I don't know. I guess that's the answer that I want. Let's see. Schools should not make schools should not make classroom attendance compulsory. I mean, I guess I agree. Honestly, I don't know. To be honest with you, that the rate that the world is going, and if I'm here still to eventually have my children, they're not going to homeschool, let alone private school. They're not going to go to any school. They're going to be homeschooled in my home where I can see them and make sure that they're safe, and not worried about them all the time being in someone else's hands, because obviously we don't know how to do that correctly nowadays. So that's not happening. All people have their rights, but it's better for all of us that different sorts of people should keep to their own kind. Well, I hardly worded that because annoying people who have no business being in my business, they can all hang out together if they want to. I don't need those kind of people in my life. Like I don't want toxic people in my life. This is how I'm reading it, is all people have their rights, but it's better for all of us that have different sorts of people. But it's better for all of us that different sorts of people should keep to their own kind. If it's like all the annoying people should keep to themselves, then yeah, because they're annoying. I'm gonna say disagree, but I think I know what they're trying to say, and I'm not going there. Good parents sometimes have to spank their children. No, 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 no. All my mom had to do was like scream at me, and I'd get the point. I'd get the point, and I'd start crying. No, I don't think so. And I feel like as time goes on, that's not even going to be a thing anymore eventually. But then again, who knows? Because things always come and go. Fashion comes and goes. Political issues like gay rights and stuff like that comes and goes in waves. So you never know. There might be a resurgence of people beating their children for some reason, and why I don't know. But you can never be too sure with America, let alone Earth. It's natural for children to keep some secrets from their parents. Yeah. Possessing marijuana for personal use should not be a criminal offense. Yes, it should not be. The prime function of schooling should be to equip the future generation to find jobs. I don't know about finding jobs. I feel like it should be primarily to be a functioning human in society. With it, does it directly correlate with jobs? I don't know. That's a tough question. Should it? I mean, it should be educating them, but it shouldn't be primarily like finding a job. I mean, I guess it all depends, right? Like the prime function of schooling should be to equip the future generation to find jobs. Pretty much, if you boil it all down, yes, kind of finding a purpose, which a purpose eventually is like, what are you going to do for the rest of your life? And that's technically just a job. You know what I mean? But then again, it's not really a job if you like what you do every day. That quote. The people with serious inheritable disabilities should not be allowed to reproduce. I disagree. People with serious inheritable disabilities. I mean, people with serious, there are a ton of different disabilities out there where, although it's a difficult life to have, a lot of people, are grateful to, be able to live the life and, have the experiences that they do. And I don't feel like that. And again, that's me. I'm going to strongly disagree. Okay. Because then that would just be me making decisions for other people. And like I said from the beginning, don't worry about what I do. You stay out of my life and I stay out of yours. Whatever you want to do, whatever makes you feel good, then you do that. You don't need me to tell you whether or not it's a good idea. You do what you want to do. The most important thing for children to learn is to accept a discipline. Yeah, I disagree. Yes and no. But that's not the most important thing. Yes and no. Depends. There are no savage and civilized peoples. There are only different cultures. There are no savage and civilized people. Yeah, there's only different culture. There are only different cultures. I agree. Those who are able to work and refuse the opportunity should not expect society support. Those who are able to work and refuse the opportunity. Exactly. If you are able to, in whatever way, contribute to society and you refuse to do it and you just want to be a bum all day, then no. Why we're all trying to work for the same goal. So strongly should not expect. Strongly agree. When you are troubled, it's better not to think about it, but to keep busy with more cheerful things. I agree. First generation immigrants can never be fully integrated within their new country. Yeah, true. It's hard. But I'm not a first generation. My mom is. I guess I'm the second generation. It's different, because you grow up the way you grew up, and then you come here and raise children in the way that you think people do it here, but again, not really. It's hard. What's what's good for the most successful corporations is always ultimately good for all of us. Nope. No broadcasting institution, however independent is its content, should receive public funding. Should receive public funding. What do we mean by public funding? Gosh, some of these words sometimes I feel like I should look up what they mean by public funding, because if it's like people just publicly donating because they want to, then that's fine. Public funding. I'm going to look this up. I should have looked up. Public fund refers to the funds of every political division of a state wherein taxes. Public funds refers to the funds of every political. No. No. You're here to bring me the news, not be affiliated with whatever political whatever political body gives you more money. That's not. No. You know how it works, sweetie. Our civil liberties are being excessively curbed in the name of counterterrorism. Our civil disabilities are excessively curbed in the name of counterterrorism. I don't think so, because they're not. There are our liberties are being excessively curved, but they're not doing anything to counter terrorism. It's not like even. What do we mean by no? Our civil liberties are the way that it's worded. I don't know. Our civil liberties are being excessively curbed in the name of counterterrorism. They are, but it's not countering terrorism. I agree. In the sense of I don't know. I need more context. A significant advantage of a one-party state is that it avoids all of the arguments that delay the progress and I hate it here. I hate it here. I hate it here. I'm so ready to be over with. I'm so ready to be done with this and to move on to something else. But I'd like to know what political compass thinks I am. All right. A significant advantage of one party state is that it avoids all the arguments that delay progress in a democratic or one party state, like a Democrat and Republican, like if, yeah, one party, the people, and the people vote yay or nay, and that's it. Agree. At least, again, that's how I'm reading it. I don't know what they mean by that. Although the electronic age makes official surveillance easier, only wrongdoers need to be worried. Although electronic. Disagree. No. We're surveyed all the time by companies that just want to feed us stuff that we don't need, so no. The death penalty should be an option for the most serious crimes. Agree. Like, if you're a serial killer, yeah, goodbye. But not for, it just depends on the case, so I'm gonna say agree. Although, it's not up to me. No. The death penalty should be an option. Yeah, I mean, if you go murder all my family, I don't feel some type of way. And like I said before, an eye for an eye and tooth for a tooth. Something's gonna have to happen to you. I mean, I'm okay with you being in prison for the rest of your life if that's where we get to. But if there's that option where it's available and you done murked everybody in my family, then I kind of want you murked too. You know what I mean? In a civilized society, one must always have people above to be obeyed and people below to be commanded. No, that's not civilized at all. How is that civilized? Abstract art that doesn't represent anything shouldn't be considered art at all. Disagree. Yeah, strongly disagree. In criminal justice, punishment should be more important than rehabilitation. Disagree. The primary reason why a lot of crime still happens is because they focus on punishment and not rehabilitation. So when the people get out, they go back and do the same thing just to come back. So no. It's a waste of time to try to rehabilitate some criminals. Disagree. You gotta try. It's not a waste of time. You gotta try. You never know. You really do gotta try. And I like how they put some because they want me to, The business person and the manufacturer are more important than the writer and the artist. Disagree. They're all. What was that? They're all one and the same. They all should, they're all equally important. Mothers may have careers, but their first duty is to be homemakers. What are these random questions? Multinational companies. What is happening? I think a car accident just happened. The weird thing about car accidents is that they sound like bombs sometimes. Weirdest thing ever. Multinational companies are unethically exploiting the plant genetic resources. Multinational companies are unethically exploiting plant genetic resources of developing countries. Agree. I agree. I don't strongly agree because I don't know, but I agree. Making peace with the establishment is an important aspect of maturity. The establishment is corrupt, as they say. Oh my god, how much longer? I already made it this far. Let's just keep going. The astrology. What does astrology have to do with anything? What does astrology have to do with my political views? Astrology accurately explains many things. No. No. When I wanted to, yes, but no. You cannot be moral without being religious. Yes, you can. You can be moral without being religious. I have my morals. I'm not religious. Charity is better than social security as a means of helping the. No. No. Some people are naturally unlucky. Yes. It's important that my child's school instills religious values. Strongly disagree, and they're not going to public school at all. They're going to be homeschooled. They're going to be taught about all the different things in the world, and they can choose whatever they want to do. Because again, it's not my life; it is theirs. They can do whatever the fuck they want to. Sex outside of marriage is usually immoral. That's very. Anyway, a same-sex couple in a stable, loving relationship should not be excluded from the possibility of adoption. I agree. Pornography depicting consenting adults should be legal for the adult population. I agree. Pornography depicting consenting adults should be legal for the adult population. Correctamundo. What goes on in a private bedroom between consenting adults is no business of the states. Duh. No one can feel naturally. Disagree. Yeah, they can. No one can feel naturally homosexual. Yes, they can. These days, openness about sex has gone too far. Disagree. All right. Time for the big reveal. What am I? A lot of bull. Let's see where it is. I am authoritarian left. Am I? What? Wait, I'm confused. Your political compass, economic left. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? I'm a left libertarian. Could you believe that? Wow. Do I want a certificate? No. Well, I honestly thought that I would be like here somewhere. Right here somewhere. I am a left libertarian. Look where I am. Right here. How cute. Alright, what does it mean? No, I'm confused. Authoritarian. I'm confused. It's not going to tell me what it means? And take a look at blah, 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 blah. North Korea, China, Saudi Arabia. So nobody's here? Nobody's here? Nobody but me is ever here? Nice. Good to know. So it's nobody going to tell me what it means at all? No? You know, when you take a test, it tells you, you know, what it means to be a left libertarian? No? Just me? Alright, well, this I already knew. Kinda, sort of. So, hoorah. Yay. Anyways. I've been going for an hour and 18 minutes. Oh my god. I really want to just do 2 hours. Ugh, my back is killing me. I really just want to do... Where's my gun? I wanted to do 2 hours because, like, that's what the internet says I should do to, like, build up my, whatever you call it. Let's share. I forgot to share it to Twitter, even though nobody follows me on Twitter. If you're not following me on Twitter, go ahead and follow me on Twitter or whatever. Let's just look at my Twitter feed because why not? We're not doing anything. Share screen. My Twitter. I gotta sign in. First of all, you had one job, and that was to share the damn thing. What's happening? What is happening? I am not a professional. I'm not a professional. What's happening? Okay, we'll do that. Get out of here. And we'll do this. And we'll do it like that. Hassan is a goat. Hassan is so... Although he's like a little too old for me, which like not a little too old. He's about what 31. He's not that old for me, but Hassan can get it, and I've said it all the time, and I'm gonna continue saying it. Hassan can get it. Hassan is that dude though. You know, he's that guy. He's that guy. He can get it if he wants to. But I know he doesn't want to. I just want to chat, taking political compass test. We'll do apparently I'm a left libertarian. I don't know how to spell Rian. I don't know how to spell apparently, and I don't know how to spell libertarian. I'm OCD about this stuff, even though I haven't been officially diagnosed. And apparently, I'm a libertarian. Hashtag. I don't even like hashtagging anymore because, like, I don't know how to use Twitter. Let's be honest. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how to use Twitter. I should by now, but I don't know how to use Twitter, unfortunately. But let's just go down to see what's happening on my Twitter feed because, you know, that's what people my age do, apparently. I wonder if you can see my screen perfectly or good enough. I think you can. I hope you can. All right. What are we doing here? What are we doing? Right, what we're gonna do is I don't want anything inappropriate to show up on my feed. So we're just gonna put that away for a second. Now I'm just gonna scroll through here and see what there is left to talk about. My back is killing me. I need a new chair. I can't live like this. Ooh, that was a good one. I wonder if you heard it. I need like a new chair. I have like back problems and I want to go to a chiropractor, but like I've been told / I'm hearing that like people do like at least chiropractic or like the profession is like not even like a real thing. Like it doesn't really do anything. It's all like, you know, like acupuncture and stuff like that. It's all again pseudoscience. So I'm just like I don't want to waste money on it if it's just like gonna continue to make my back hurt even after the fact. I feel like a massage though would make sense. I have a cute nose when I turn this way. When I turn like this, it's a fat fuck. Anyway, what was I saying? I had something on my brain and then I forgot. Oh, right. I was going to say that if anybody eventually ends up finding this stream and you like to edit and make videos and stuff like that, I am looking for not an assistant, but like something along the lines of like, I guess an assistant, not really. I just need like a second hand helping me out because I have a whole lot of video concepts and stuff I'd like to do, and I also have like vlogs that I do that like I'd rather not edit it myself because then I won't post them. But I am looking and I'm open to the idea of hiring an editor / assistant sort of thing. You can be a virtual editor assistant if that's what you want to do, and could be a paying job if that's what you want to do. I'm not sure we discussed the financing part, you know, behind the scenes, but I am looking for someone. If you're fairly new and you're starting up and you just want to like practice your skills or whatever, like for real, reach out to me via my Twitter. Just send me a DM. I'll just show you real quicker. It's in the description or in my profile somewhere. It's a Misfit _U. just find me up on the Twitters or on Instagram at misfit.u and shoot me a DM. And if you want to be my editor slash assistant slash something just to help me out with the whole content thing, I'd really, really appreciate it. Um, mm, 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 mm. Um, oh, I was gonna talk about the whole Beyonce and like the whole scandal that's going on with her like lyrics, but like this is the road I don't feel like I need to go down because I'm gonna get myself into some trouble. And it's just there's a lot of things I shouldn't talk about because I know it's gonna send me down a road that it's going to make me not look good. And the fact that I even talked about my political views and the fact that I even show that I'm a left libertarian is not good at all. Not good. Um, I don't care about Alex Jones. Slash don't know who he is. Christian Rock. She's the girl who's like dating Blueface, and that whole relationship. Let me tell you, that whole relationship is it's an anomaly, if that's the right word. If it's an anomaly. That whole relationship, they are something else. When you think of toxicity or a toxic relationship and you look it up in the dictionary, you will see these people, these two people, right? Give it a second. You will see. That's not what I wanted to show you. Hold on. Hold on. I'm not trying to show violence on the stream here. Wait a second. I forget that Twitter just lets you do whatever the fuck you want to do and post whatever you want. I'm just trying to find a freaking picture of this woman, or at least of them together. All right, photos. Duh. Duh, 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 duh. All right, this is fine. When you look up toxic in the dictionary, a toxic relationship, when you look up those words in the dictionary, you're going to see these two people. They are so toxic. They fight all the time. They break up all the time. They're violent towards each other. It's just a whole mess. And the fact that Haley, is it Haley? Yeah, Haley. Her and her mans were hanging out with these people. It's like they're so toxic and not good. Just not good at all. Just bad vibes from the both of them, constantly fighting, constantly on social media doing stupidness. The fact that this sweet angel, and again, I really don't know much about them, but I'm hoping that she's a sweet angel, as I think her and her sister Chloe are. There's no need for them to be hanging out because this whole mess is a whole thing. They just gotten into it. I think it was yesterday, last night, or something. Where like they're beating each other up. Like, what is that? What is that? Oh my god. I don't know. I don't subscribe to those things. And honestly, I'm about ready to unfollow the Shade Room because I hate watching, like, I started hating watching the news because, like, the news was like, like all up in your face with all this, like, oh my God, this is happening and this is happening. That I was just like, I had to stop watching CNN and all that stuff. And then I started using my Instagram, or primarily the account, the Shade Room, to get all of my pop culture news and like general news. And like now that I'm following them, I'm considering unfollowing them because a lot of their stuff and propaganda and all that other shit is just like, but stop feeding me all of this toxic shit. I don't need it in my life. Anyways, toxicity, pretty much. That's what's happening there. What's trending? My back. Oh my god. Honestly, I need some recommendations on what to do with my back. It's like the center part of my back too, honestly. It like runs down by my spine. It's not the whole thing, but it's like right where my bra like hits. It's like that area. And it's not because of the bra. It's just like I don't know if it's the way I sit or whatever, but it just hurts like 80% of the time. Ugh. Mm. What else is there? Not much is going on. Oh, I have to crack my neck too. I wonder. I was gonna like live stream last week, but I didn't want to do it on my own personal channel. So I was trying to get my, as I said before already, my podcast channel like set up to go live. And I had this whole doc about something I wanted to talk about. I'm gonna look at it now to see if it's even relevant anymore. Oh my god. I'm tired. Literally nothing. Nothing is happening. What did I expect? It's a Tuesday night. What was I expecting? In other news, why do they call it monkeypox? Can someone, anybody, somebody, can we like talk about it? She's 40. Who's 40? Who's 40? Somebody's 40 apparently. Or I'm not even gonna go down that rabbit hole. Y'all can look why she's 40 is trending. We're not gonna talk about my queen like that. Ezra Miller is on some shit I can see. Like, I was gonna show this thing that I saw on my Instagram today on my way home. This old woman, she said that the only thing that she wanted, or something to like be commemorated on her tombstone, is with a 6-foot dick. She went out in style. Style. My goodness, this whole Amber Heard and Johnny Depp thing. You know, when there was like a whole verdict like a month ago and it's still going on. Why is it still going on? I'd like to know. What is this? What is going on? Instead of staring at my face, let me show you what I'm looking at least. And try to not have anything that doesn't need to be there. This was hilarious though. Where is it? Beyonce moving the Kelly sample. People are so annoying. Like, people act in the music industry, people act like you can't sample things or whatever, or like or get inspiration from a song and use it in a song, and they call it like copying. Like, it's not copying. We've gone so far enough at this point that a lot of stuff is just regurgitated crap from like the beginning of time. So nobody's stealing from anybody at this point. I mean, I don't know how you expect anybody to make anything at this point if we can't use past references to make stuff now. Like, the whole music industry, sometimes when I see rappers and singers and stuff like that, be like, oh, this looks familiar. You're copying me. It's like, get a grip and get over yourself. All right. There's no other way Like there's just no other way. When you're playing, even just like when you're playing chords, somebody had to use those exact same chords in that same sequence someday or before at one point, and you're technically copying them if that's the road that we're gonna go towards. Like, please, please. And this one too, Apple Pay is a little too easy. Yeah, it is. It really is, and so is well, not really. I was gonna say Zelle, but like Zelle, you have to like tell you like, is this what you really want? A whole bunch of dancing nonsense I don't care about. I spent $1 million filming a main channel video, but uploaded it on Lois channel. Mr. Beast. Heard about him a lot. Don't really care for him. What's this? I don't know who that is. This is why I don't understand Twitter and I don't understand Twitch. It's all a bunch of what? What is this? Why? What is this? I'd love to be stupid rich like that and play with money all the time. I'd love to be like that. You see what I mean when there's like when people ask, is there a divide? There is a freaking divide because only one person gets to do this all the time with that type of money and just soils it in dirt and stuff like that. Yet people like me have to scrape nickels and dimes just to make ends meet. Nice. Oh, boobs. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, this whole monkeypox thing is ridiculous. This is, you see, Steven. I'm not even gonna go there. We moved on from the politics. We moved on. I miss Drag Race. I used to have a, what is it called? I used to have some sort of streaming thing where where it's like because people nowadays they don't have cable anymore. They use like different streaming services and stuff like that. So I used to have, I think it was called Philo, where it had like VH1 and BET and MTV and a whole bunch of random, those channels all into one streaming platform. And oh my god, I used to watch Drag Show all the flipping time. And then I got rid of it because, being lower middle class, you gotta pick and choose what you can afford to pay for and watch. So I'm only watching, what's free right now, which is basically YouTube, Netflix because I personally don't pay for it. My mom does, and Hulu, which is a friend of mine's account where she made me my own profile to be able to watch stuff. So like, whatever. It's just life. It's National Girlfriend's Day. Oh, I don't have any friends. Like, honestly speaking, I don't have any friends. I don't have any friends. Just aimlessly scrolling. This is so true. This is me. I'm a Scorpio. I'm like, am I? I think I'm the last day of the whole Scorpio thing. My birthday's November 20th. And this goes, Scorpios are known for making money and hiding it. This is so me. It's so me. Because, people all of a sudden think that we can just we're spending my money. Like, new. Anyways. Man, I really wanted to push for 2 hours, but like, what is there? And I didn't properly prepare. Anyway. Hey, look at that. Whoever won the mega the lottery. That was another thing that was like annoying. It was all those celebrities purchasing tickets to freaking play the lottery when like you already have a lot of money. What's an extra 400 million to you? Although it was 1.28 billion the lottery, but again, after all the taxes and stuff like that, they take a whole bunch out. But like, what are all of these rich celebrities doing buying lottery tickets? And a lot too. for no reason. Because do you really think that if they win that money, they're going to do something good with it? No, they'll probably donate 1 million to some charity and call it a day. Whatever. But anyways, after yeah, pretty much congratulations to the IRS on winning the 846 millions from the Mega Million jackpot, of course, because out of the 1.2 billion dollars, 846 million of that money went to the IRS. You know what? If IRS was like a person, I'd love, or like a job, I'd love to have that job. I'd love to get paid that amount of money. It sounds like a good job to be the IRS, to be honest with you. To be, oh, look how cute. You're so cute. Look at the cat. Something's wrong with me. Look at the cat. You're so cute. You're so cute. Oh. Oh, wait. I literally realized that I can do this. Hold on. Oh my god, I wasn't even showing it. Oh my god, I wasn't even showing it. First of all, let's go back. Look at this cat. It's so cute. It's yawning. How adorable. What I was trying to do is I just remembered that I can type in on I can type in on the thing. So if you wanted my Twitter, I can type it in now. / This is how you do it. There you go. So if anybody's watching a replay or whatever, there you are. A link. A link. Well, let's hope you got it. I don't know. I don't know how that works. I tried. Oh, you can touch it. Okay, cool. Cool. Back to my Twitter feed. Who just had a baby? Who's Leona Lewis? I don't know who these people are. Alright, what should I tweet? I make myself laugh. Ha. Ew, what are these emojis? No, gross. I forget what's the command for the emojis. God dang it. Whatever. I'll just put LOL. Tweet. Oh my neck. Look at Trixie. This guy. Wait, what? What's happening? Why is this stuff on my feed? It's the same thing that happens with my Snapchat feed, and that's why I stopped using Snapchat, because why? Why? Enough. Anywho, it's been a good hour and 44 minutes. Ugh. Trying to crack my back is so difficult. Anyways, so it's been a good hour and 44 minutes. I would have went to 2, but I didn't prepare much, but I'm going to so prepare for next week. I may or may not come to do a stream before the end of the week, but if not, you will see me next Tuesday. 8 o'clock is the time. I'm planning to do Tuesday night streams every Tuesday. Ow, trying to crack my fingers. So next Tuesday, 8 o'clock Eastern Daylight time, whatever it is, 8 o'clock Eastern Florida time. I will be here next Tuesday. If not, I will make an announcement or whatever on my Twitter. So if you're not following my Twitter, follow my Twitter and I will let you guys know the next time I go live. But thank you so much for listening to me babble about ridiculousness and do my makeup and not judge me, even though I straight up look like a potato. And I'm okay with that. And we'll chat on the next one. Peace out. I wonder, wait, before I peace out. Before I peace out, do they have? I know they have. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Oh. No, that's not what I wanted. Nope. God, I don't know how to use StreamYard. I gotta get better at this. There's a thingy, or is it this? Ah, here we go.